Hi, myself Nirmala Pawar, Department of Zoology, HGM College, Karan. In this topic, now we are going to discuss about the nucleic acid. What is the nucleic acid? It is present in the nucleus. Suppose this is the cell and it centrally placed, it is nothing but the nucleus. Nucleus, it contains the different type of material, genetic material in the form of chromatin fiber and proteins. These are called as a nucleic acid. Nucleic acid, it is of two types. It is of two types. Nucleic acid which is present in the nucleus and it is acidic in nature, hence it is called as a nucleic acid. This nucleic acid which is present in the nucleus of the cell, it is classified into the two types. It is nothing but the DNA and RNA. Firstly, we see about the DNA. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. While RNA is nothing but the ribonucleic acid. DNA, firstly we are discussing about the DNA. DNA is nothing but the deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxy, it is nothing but in ribose is one of the component of DNA. In that one oxygen is less, that's why it is called as a deoxyribonucleic acid. And here is the oxygen present in that is the pentose sugar. That's why it is called as a RNA. It is the ribonucleic acid. The DNA is component of the DNA. Now we are going to discuss about the components of DNA. DNA is a genetic material present in the cell of the nucleus, and this DNA, it is made up by the main three components. First is nothing but the nitrogen base, or it is also nitrogen bases. Second is nothing but the pentose sugar and phosphate molecule. These are the basic three components of the DNA, and these three components, they are linked with each other in the form of parallel and anti-parallel mode and forms a DNA double helical structure. The nitrogen base, it is of again two types. Two types of nitrogen bases are present. One is nothing but the purines and second is nothing but the pyrimidines. Purines and pyrimidines. Purine, these are nothing but the 9-ring structure. 9-ring structure, it is present. It is nothing but the purines. And purines, these are, that is the adenine and thymine. Adenine and guanine. Adenine and guanine, these are the purines, which is 9 carbon present in this. That is the purines. That's why it is called as a 9-ring structure. And these are especially adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines, it is the second second type of nitrogen base. It is also 9-ring structure. It is a 6-ring structure. 6-ring structure present in the nitrogen base, and it is also of two types. Here, pyrimidines are also two types, or it is also three types, because three types, but third type, it is present only RNA. In DNA, it is of two types, that is the thymine and the cytosine. Thymine and cytosine, these are the pyrimidines which are 6-ring structure. It is one of the nitrogen base. Nitrogen base, it is classified into two different types. It is nothing but the purines and the pyrimidines. Purines, it is a 9-ring structure. For example, adenine and guanine, these are the purines. While pyrimidines, it is a 6-ring structure. This is thymine and the cytosine. This in RNA, instead of that, it along with that is the uracil. It is also 6-ring structure present in the nitrogen base of RNA. Second component, it is nothing but the pentose sugar. The 5 carbon that is the 5 carbon ring present in the pentose sugar, and in that there is this is the structure of pentose sugar, where it is the HOH and here the HOH. This oxygen is less in DNA. It replaces only H. That's why it is called as a deoxyribose sugar. This pentose sugar in the second position, this is first, second, third, fourth and this fifth carbon. The second carbon having one less oxygen, that's why it is called as a deoxyribose sugar. This is the pentose ribose sugar, and in second position of the carbon, one oxygen is less, that's why it is called as a deoxyribose sugar. Such a pentose sugar is present, and the phosphate molecules are linked with the with the bond and forms a structure. Suppose here is the purines always pairs with the pyrimidines. Purines always pairs with the pyrimidines, and number of purines is equal to number of pyrimidines. That is, the number of purines is equal to number of pyrimidines, means this is the rule which is stated by the Chargaff, scientist Chargaff, that is the number of purines always equal to the number of pyrimidines in a DNA. DNA contains that is the suppose number of purines is 15, then pyrimidines also 15, because it is a double helical structure of DNA. That's why number of purines is equal to number of pyrimidines in a DNA. This law stated by the Chargaff, hence it is called as a Chargaff's rule. It is called as a Chargaff rule. So this is the DNA. Now we are going to discuss about the DNA structure. DNA structure. DNA is double helical structure, helix structure, which is discovered by the Watson and Crick in 1953. For this discovery, they got Nobel Prize. Double helical structure. Here the 5 nucleotides are present. What is the nucleotides? And what is the nucleosides? Nucleotides is nothing but the nitrogen base plus sugar molecule plus phosphate molecule. It is called as the nucleotides. Number of nucleotides comes together and forms a polypeptide chain. It is called as a polypeptide chain. That is, the number of nucleotides comes together and forms, that is the polypeptide chain. And this polypeptide chain, that is the one is parallel and one is upward in direction, and another is downward in direction. That is the anti-parallel two polypeptide chain twist like as a ladder and forms a typical structure. It is called as a double helical structure. What is the nucleoside? Nucleoside only includes nitrogen base plus sugar molecule. It is called as a nucleoside. Nucleotide, that is the nitrogen base plus sugar molecule plus phosphate molecule, together forms that is the nucleotides. And number of nucleotides forms that is the polypeptide chain. or double helical structure, it contains one is parallel strand of polypeptide chain and one is an anti-parallel strand of, that is the polypeptide chain. One is going upward in direction while other is going downward in direction. It is the 5 prime to 3 prime. It is the 3 prime, 5 prime to 3 prime. And these are nothing but the direction of the polypeptide chain. Here in a single turn, this turn, it is a content, that is the length of this turn is nothing but the 34 angstrom. Sorry, this one, that is the single turn contains 34 angstrom. It means that is the in between single nucleotide. This is the nucleotides which are linked with each other. That is the nitrogen base. Suppose this is the purines. And here is also pyrimidines. Here is the sugar molecule and here is the phosphate molecule. This is the sugar molecule. This is the phosphate molecule. Here again second nucleotide. This is the sugar molecule. Here is another. This is one strand from this up to this, and this is the second strand. That is the purines or pyrimidine is nitrogen base here. This is the sugar molecule. This is the phosphate molecule. Again here pyrimidines, sugar molecule, phosphate molecule. Purines, sugar molecule, phosphate molecule. Or it is either called as a nitrogen base. Nitrogen base, that is the purine always pairs with the pyrimidine according to the Chargaff's rule. Then purine always pairs with the pyrimidine by the formation of hydrogen bond. In between purines and pyrimidine there are two types of hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond of two types in a purine as well as in between purine and pyrimidines. If it is 3 hydrogen bond and 2 hydrogen bond. If that is the A pairs with the T and G pairs with the C. A pairs with the T with the by the G pairs with the C and A pairs with the T. Adenine always pairs with the thymine by the formation of these 2 hydrogen bond, while the guanine pairs with the cytosine by the formation of 3 hydrogen bond. These 2 hydrogen bond or 3 hydrogen bonds are present here. If this purine is nothing but the suppose adenine, then always pair with the pyrimidine is nothing but the thymine by the formation of 2 hydrogen bond in between these two, that is the strand. Here if pyrimidine is nothing but the cytosine, it pairs with the that is the guanine, then it forms a 3 hydrogen bond for the that is the attachment or the by this formation of the bond they are linked or attached to one another in a double strand of helical structure. And these are anti-parallel in direction, one in upward direction while other in downward direction. Suppose in a single turn or in a complete turn, that means 360 degree angle, in that here includes the 10, that is the base pairs. Here it is called as a one base pair. This much part it is called as a single base pair. It is called as a base pair. Suppose in that much area, that is the contain the 10 nucleotides of the 10 base pairs. It means that in between two nucleotides there is a gap of 3.4 angstrom. because in a single turn or in a 360 angle it contact, that is the width is nothing but the 34 length is nothing but the 34 angstrom, and it contains the 10 that is nucleotides. That's why in between two nucleotide 3.4 angstrom, that is the length is present, or the distance in between two nucleotide is nothing but the 3.4 angstrom distance is present in between two nucleotide, and that is the width of this strand is nothing but the 20 angstrom. Width कितनी है? 20 angstrom is nothing but the width of this double helical structure. किती मिनिटं